Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this one we're talking about bottoms, the basics that you should have in your wardrobe and why, and the materials and the color palette and all that goodness. I will continue this series. Before I go into that, I feel I have to address the fact that over 2 years ago when I stopped posting on YouTube, I dressed modest. And I hate this term because it puts every woman in a box. Modesty is so personal. And to me, I want a guy who's going to accept me for how I am right now, who loves me for all my good qualities. I am still religious. I keep Shabbos and kosher, and that's very important to me, and I still believe in that, always will. And again, when a guy is not so religious, they're not showing Shabbos kosher, girls don't judge them. They just say, okay, this is what it is, and they move on with their life. And when it comes to a girl, there's such a double standard, and sometimes I get annoyed and I feel it's not fair. The way we dress is showing how religious or not religious we are, which I feel is so unfair. And this has made me sometimes close-minded growing up, looking at someone else and judging them because they weren't like me. And that's so unhealthy. I know for my children in the future, I'm going to be bringing them to a more modern school again, where Judaism, where we came from, is so important, and we learn this, we learn the Torah, and we learn where we came from and why. How you dress is very personal to you, and I will accept them no matter what journey they go through life, always, and I will always love them. It's not going to be conditional on how they look and how they dress. I feel if you haven't gotten out there and did the work yourself, you might even understand what I'm saying. You might just be very close-minded of what I'm saying. So I'm gonna move on right now. We're going into bottoms, and I already warned you, you can unfollow me if you only like me because I dress modest the whole time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're going into bottoms, and I follow the same rule. I put it down on paper to share with you guys. There's 3 very important things when it comes to tops, bottoms, dresses, outerwear. One is the color palette. I always have a color palette of neutrals, black, white, and cream. And I also like blush, so that's literally my only color that I would incorporate in my wardrobe. Every piece speaks to each other, which is so important. 2 is the shapes are so important. The shape of your top or your bottom tells if it's going to be something that's casual or something that's more fancy. Shape, I also mean dress for your body type. Many times you see on Instagram, you see on Pinterest, you see some styles that you think is so cool, but you know will not work on your body type. It's okay. Know that this person get away with it, that's fine. But I know there's some things I cannot get away with. So I'm just letting you guys know now. I cannot get away with a very fitted, like, bodycon dress. I have hip dips. I am self-conscious about it, and I could be confident about it and just go out at something form-fitting. Hopefully I'll get there one day, but right now I stay away from bodycon dresses because, again, hip dips are not, your hip doesn't go into an exact hourglass on the bottom. It does have a little bit of a curve, and it's funny because now on Instagram you're seeing more real bodies, and I've seen some hip dips and they actually look beautiful. You know what I mean? It's a very unique curve you have on your body. God willing, the more we see this out there, I'll be more confident maybe in showing it, but for now I stay far away from bodycon dresses, from slip skirts, slip dresses. It just enhances it more, and I pay attention to my waists and materials. For winter, I love having a good knit, a good pleather material, and yes, we'll go into it now and I'll show you when it comes to bottoms. So knowing this formula, these 3 things that I look out for, let's jump right into it. So I want to start with casual. For casual, I always have my go-to leggings from H&M. It's just the regular cotton leggings. I have them over there, but I'm not going to grab them. Leggings are leggings. I wear that every day from H&M. I'll link it down below. I wear that with any of my crew neck sweaters for every day, really comfortable, and booties. You're good to go. I showed my crew neck sweaters that I love, and I linked very affordable ones from H&M, and that is in my past video that I did on tops. And then I also have this pleather look legging. I got this from Amazon 2 years ago. I still love it. It's really form-fitting. What size is this? This is a size medium. It's very fitted, so I would even go for a large, because sometimes I like to wear this by itself, as you see in this cutout right now. Wearing it with my cropped crew neck sweaters is so fun, but then also with a blazer, you can dress it up. I just love that this is like under 25 bucks from Amazon. I know that Zara has some good pieces that have a seam on it, so it's a little more dressy and a little bit thicker. These are such a good staple to have. I recently got also a legging that's ribbed, actually. I want to show you here. It's actually a ribbed material, and these have a flare at the ends. These are so comfortable. I love wearing this like to the airport. The nice ribbed fitted top. This is like my uniform when I travel. I went to Florida like 3 weeks ago and I wore this outfit. It is so comfy. I highly recommend, and I will link it for you guys. Okay, so while I'm talking about pants, I'm gonna show you the jeans that I have. So I have my favorite denim jeans, and I'm still looking for a more fitted option, but again, I'm more new to this. I'm trying to find something that fits me, and in my experience so far, I love something high-waisted. This one right here is really from the crotch area. It's this high. This is perfect the way it cinches in my waist, and again, I'll show you a cutout here. And then I did something with the buttons here actually. I made it more of a V closure with just a regular pound like this. So here's the button right here. I sewed on a clear one right here because I want to put this closure actually closer so it makes more of a V formation. Here's the original hole. I just easily cut another one just with a sharp pair of scissors. I cut one, close it. I actually take the original button and I put it in my new hole, and then I take my clear one and I put it in the main one, and then it makes this more V waist. And I know that there are so many hacks on Pinterest and on Instagram, but it was a little too complicated, but this is such an easy way to do it, so you're welcome. And I love this one. It has, as you see, it has a nice flared edge. It's pretty loose from like mid-thigh on. It kind of seems like, it kind of looks like a culotte, but it's not. So I love this. It's a little more edgy and a little something different. I am looking now for a more darker wash, fitted, high-waist denim. And I'm getting a few in, so I'll share it on my Instagram and tell you guys which one I love, because it's still a search in progress, and I don't want to pay $200 for jeans. I'm paying like under $50. So follow me on Instagram at FradyG, which is linked below, and I'll share it with you guys. Okay, so this one is a block pier from H&M, and this one is a slim boot cut. So again, because I have curves and because I have a hip dip, I like that my jeans are fitted, but then a little fitted by the knee, and then it goes out, because I feel like having a wider bottom, wider top just balances my figure. I don't like a tight ankle. I'll show you in a cutaway. So I like this a lot. It's very nice and slimming. The only thing is that I don't like that the waist is not high enough. I really like it sitting by my waist. I'm keeping the tag on because I'm trying out another jean from Zara that seems like it's a very high waist, so I will keep you guys updated on that. Going into skirts, a nice simple pencil skirt is the way to go. I love these pleather ones from H&M. They still have it in stock and they have a few colors. I have this in black. I wore it actually in my outerwear video. It's a few videos back. So I also got this in a cream color, just simple. I love that this is a high waist. Anything high-waisted that cinches me by the waist is a big yes for me. So I love this one. As you see in the cutaway, it's just nice and fitted. I pair with any simple classic top. And this is something that is so chic. And it's a little more casual, a little more simple. And then I want to go into a flare style. I love this pleather one that's pleated from Zara. This actually comes with a belt, but I took it out because it's a little too fussy for me. I just like things like really uncomplicated. So I love this one. If I want to go out and dress up a little bit, I just wear this with black tights, a fitted top, boots. That's it. Really simple. And then I also love a flare skirt in a knitted fabric. This one is from Amazon. I have this from last year. I will link it if it's still in stock. But it's so playful. I love how flirty and girly this is. Again, in a nice blush kind of lilac color, which is so pretty. I recently styled it with some boots on my Instagram, and I will pop it up here. Really pretty for going out, girls' night. Highly recommend. You could put it with a fur coat. I have a cream one, so this is really good. Also for winter. I know that it's a little bit cold in between your boots and your skirt, but It's very little space, and it's actually a really warm material. And I love this black flare knitted skirts. It just has a line across and it has lines going down. Visually, it's something a little bit different. I always wear this with like my fitted leopard or snakeskin top that I shared in my tops video. This is a go-to if you want to be a little more dressy, or like for Shabbos, that's a little more basic but so chic. I love this. And then I also have something like this, a pleather material, and this is a really cute wrap skirt. It wraps like this, and then it just ties in the back. I recently styled this with, again, neutral boots and a button down. I will put up a picture here. This skirt is so nice, and for the price and for the quality, it's under 20 bucks, and this is from Shein, and I got this like last year. I will link it if it's still in stock, and that's it. If you want to find a good classic, please look out for these 3 things. Again, when it comes to your color palette, when it comes to the shape, and when it comes to the materials. So important. And next I want to talk about accessories. I think I'm going to show you like my top 4 or 5 boots and shoes that I have for winter, and I will share also accessories like the bags that are my go-to, and I want to share my jewelry with you guys. Okay, so before I end this video, I want to share my rings with you guys. So this is a F monogram ring, and this is sizable, so you can stretch it out and make it bigger or smaller. So I love this one from Amazon. I will link it. So this is a dome ring. You can't see it so much here, but it has a little flower etched inside, which is so pretty. And this is also, you can make it smaller or larger. Whenever I'm hanging out with my guy friends, they always grab this and put it on their pinky because it's like a signet ring. But yeah, I love these. I will link it down below. And my go-to hoops, I have this in a small and large size. These are hollow, so they're weightless. You're welcome. I highly recommend it. Yeah, and then, right, these necklaces too. So I have just a small snake chain necklace from Amazon. I'm getting one that's thicker because sometimes you can't really see this depending on how it lies. And then this one is a heart necklace, and it has an F on it. This one, I had this in the summer, but I'm not so happy with it because on many outfits that I wear, you can't really see it, and I'm not sure if it's just like the kind of gold it is a little more like, I don't know, you see? You can't see it. Like you see this chain, but you can't see this. Yes, this is a little craziness that I sometimes overthink about. So I'm over getting a nice thicker heart that's just a plain gold, and it's coming in a few days. I'll share with you guys on Instagram. Definitely follow me there. And yes, till next time. I hope you guys liked my video on social confidence, and I want to share more on, you know, mental health and socializing and all that good stuff. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.